Hey guys, it is Zoe and Nick with Chestnut Hills Farmstead. We are working on part 5 of the potager garden updates. As you see, Nick is hard at work behind me. We had a bunch of 10-foot boards planed from us out of a tree that had fallen from a storm. And nothing wrong with the boards. They just had a heavy sawdust kind of stuck to them. So we are running the sander across them real quick, just knocking all that sawdust off. And this evening I'm going to go pick out some stain, and then tomorrow we're going to get all the boards stained, and hopefully we'll get some beds put together and placed in the garden area.
We debated a little on what to do to extend the life of our beds a little bit, since these are freshly milled boards that we're using. Of course, they're untreated, and there's several options out there. You can use used oil, diesel fuel, things like that. It's not something we really wanted to introduce into our vegetable beds. We didn't really want to torch them. That is an option, but we didn't want to do that. So what we decided on was to sand them down and use a stained sealant on them. Once it dries, from our research, it wouldn't leach into the soil or anything like that. So once we get it absorbed into the boards, it will help extend the life of our beds and just make them look a little better.
Well, it's a new day. We've got some sanding done on the other boards, and Nick's going to continue sanding. But this morning, Nick went and got me some stain. So we are going to try to do carbon gray. So Nick's opening me one up now. We are going to test it on a scrap piece, and we're going to see what we think about it. So that's not exactly what we thought, is it?
It's not what I'm going for.
This isn't.
You don't see any grain through it.
You don't. So it was supposed to be wood stain carbon gray, but it is not showing any.
It's more like gray paint.
Yeah.
Now you can take a rag. You can take a rag and wipe through it, wipe off excess, and let it soak into the wood. But
we try it and see.
Well, I dipped it in the brush and put it on a little bitty board. You can stretch it out pretty thin if you wanted to, or you can go get paint thinner.
Well, let's just go with it.
Go with it?
Might as well.
Okay.
There's no reason to invest a whole lot.
Okay. Mom, I'm in the middle. I'm in the middle.
Okay.
So bring my board. Where's my board?
Get your roll. Chance, give her a roll. Ready? Move back.
Start rolling? Yeah, I'm this. No.
So we're going to either go ahead and
I think it looks good like that.
We're either going to go ahead and stain several. So just a little update. Our first can seemed more like paint consistency, so we went through and we roller brushed it over after we sprayed it and tried to spread it as much as we can. It looks okay. It's not my favorite, but our second can seems to be more of a stain than a paint. So we're gonna do that now, and this is gonna work a little faster. Well, we are here to work another day at the farm, working on the potager garden. We've been staining for a few days now. We only had 50 boards to stain, is that right?
40.
40 boards to stain, long 10 foot
40
boards.
long boards and 40 short boards for the sides.
Yeah, so we've taken a little staining break, and we're gonna put some together so we can get an idea of how this is gonna look. Alright guys, well, we've kind of gotten held up by all the rain. It's raining now, but as you can see, we've got a majority of the boxes in. We've just got left to stain them that dark gray color you see there. We're going to stain all the boxes, but I think we're going to take us a little break, and we're going to head over to Petals from the Past, and we're going to look for some beautiful flowers to put at our entry here where the arches are. Let's just go check out Petals after the rain passes and see what we can find. Yep. Raspberries. I think figs are right over here. I think the figs are right over there. Blackberry, blackberry. Blueberries. Yeah, figs. What figs did you want?
What do you think of those, Zoe?
I think
Or do you want to stay with the smaller ones?
No, I would rather get something a little more established.
Looks really good. What is that one?
This is a LSU black.
But it looks really good.
It does. This one does too, but it don't have any markings.
You got several shoots coming off the bottom of this one. This one looks pretty good. This one's got some pretty big leaves.
It does.
In it already.
And these are green isha.
Green ischias.
Okay. You want to get a couple?
Yeah.
Okay.
Right there, don't it?
Mm-hmm.
See, it's got a good.
And that's the O'Rourke.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So what do we got? We just got a white Marcel.
Marseille, I think.
Marseille, okay. She said this is called Violetta de Bordeaux.
De Bordeaux.
De Bordeaux. And then you got a, what was this? O'Rourke and
Green issue.
green issue. Well, as you can see, it is super, super windy. I came out here to Dallas from the past. The wind is crazy. And we're just taking it all in, looking at everything, trying to decide some things that we would like to plant. And we'll get back to doing potager tomorrow when the wind has cooled down a little bit. And I think we're going to have an overcast day.
Then we had an Ayers.
Yeah,
It was either Kiefer or the Ayers that you ran over.
oh, that sounds delicious.
It does, don't it?
Sweet, juicy, and buttery.
What tea you're talking about?
Yeah. Plum apricot hybrid. I bet that's good. Aunt Mandy. It does. Look at all the balloons that one will put off. So what all did you get?
I didn't get anything, you did.
What did I get?
We have 2 Peggy Martin roses.
That's to go on a trellis.
So we had to have one because Tracy does.
Well, Tracy's looks so pretty. And then we got 4 figs. So now that we took a few minutes to get off the farm. Okay, that one is called
Violetta de Bordeaux.
Violetta de Bordeaux.
Dr. Powell talked about in the class I was in.
Okay.
He highly recommended it.
Okay, what else do we get?
I have green issue.
Okay.
We have
O'Rourke.
White Marseille.
And a white Marcel. Is that right? Is that right?
No.
Oh. Say it again.
Marseille.
Marseille.
Yes.
Gotcha. Alright, so we took...
You keep saying Marcel no matter what.
I know. So
Just because it's a Zoe is.
we took a little time to quit doing boxes, so now we gotta go finish.
Couple fish boxes.
We'll finish them tomorrow.
Probably.
Okay. Well, we've been to Pedals yesterday. We got back out here to the farm today, and it's been raining on and off, and it's just been kind of gloomy, and I didn't think we were going to get a whole lot done today. So I left for a few hours, and when I come back, Nick has gotten some stuff accomplished. So yes, we don't have our fence up yet, but he's got my planters moved down here. He's cleaned up the side of the bank. All my boxes. We've got an idea of where we want our green stalks. We've got a staining to do, of course. An old bed frame that's going to be used as a trellis in one of the beds. And you guys just thought that the pear tree that I ran over died. But let me show you. How about that? It's got new growth on it. It is not dead after all. So although we are not able to get a whole lot potager wise done, Nick did run us a row with the tiller and put down some of our weed fabric for all of our big trees. Look at this, you guys. We've got 2 at the end that we need to put a couple more holes in for. But look, we got fruit in the ground. Well, trees, of course. So these 2, he's still got to burn a couple holes for, but he's got the rest in the ground. You got a lot accomplished while I was gone.
I tend to do that.
You do. What you doing? Covering it so it don't blow up?
Yeah, I'm just putting a little weight on it.
Well, I was kind of explaining we hadn't got to do a whole lot with potager because we've been dealing with storms.
Yeah, won't quit raining.
But you were able to get this down.
Yeah.
And we've made some. You want to help? Daddy, let him try.
From right there?
This is really slushy.
Yeah, but
It's like a slushy. Do I do the same thing?
yeah, start down there on this side. There you go.
Good job. All right, keep moving.
Keep going. Put it up on there. And a different pile. There you go.
So I was explaining that we made a few decisions. You know, this was something that we just decided today.
Yeah.
So we've got all of those blueberry
Good job,
bushes.
buddy.
We've got at least,
Hey, go on down.
what do you say, 15?
Something like that.
And so we decided that what we will do is we'll add them in on the back side of the garden here, on the other side of the bees. We might have to rethink the bees. That's something we need to play around with.
The
But
bees will be fine.
we can add the blueberries in through here, and then the rest of the orchard will be up on that next level, and it'll come on back this far. And I think that'll look really nice to have the garden kind of in the middle of the orchard and the fruit trees. So Nick got a lot of work done while I was gone for a few hours.
You done?
But I'm going to take you back over here to...
You do it now.
Okay.
I'm going to take you back over here to the garden, and I'm going to kind of show you the boxes and show you some size reference so you can see how big some of our boxes are.
I almost did it wrong.
No, you didn't do it wrong. You did it perfect.
No, you did.
I just wanted to do a big pile.
You did a great
I
job.
just wanted to do a line.
Okay,
Now you.
go on down. Daddy's already done it right there, so go on down. Rah. Okay, that's good.
Good job, Wheat Pea.
Put it down on the end. Right there.
There you go.
Good job.
Tap it down.
You don't have to tap it down. Are you tired?
Woo, he's been working hard, Daddy.
No.
He said.
So this is kind of just a reference to show you guys. This is a 10-foot bed. And we've got several of these. They're actually really long. And then up at the front is some 4x4s and 6x4s. And we still got some more to add back here. We haven't quite decided what we want to do there yet. But we do know that we want to add some kind of water feature at some point. We also want to add table and chairs. So we're going to kind of draw that in and figure out what size boxes we want to add to. The potager is moving right along. I really wish I had gotten the boxes finished staining, but this rain, we've just been fighting it. But that's my plan for this week, is to finish staining and figure out what's next. As far as potager goes, it's time to start putting some posts in the ground to hold the fence up, I believe. I think Nick might try to fill the boxes first so that he can access them with the tractor. But the next big part is going to be putting up the fence. So thanks guys for watching. If you're excited like I am, leave me a thumbs up.
Hey you guys, it's me, Farmer Nick, and my family. My mom's on the phone, by the way, and Holly and Betty is here, and Hattie. I hope you join the potager garden. Bye. Peace.